Hi there, I am here with Ian Dixon-Anderson, and he is a Grinnell College first-year student and also a member of the men's swimming and diving team. And this week earned the honor of being named the Midwest Conference Men's Performer of the Week for swimming and diving. Congratulations, Ian.
Thank you.
Did this award come as a surprise to you?
Yeah, it kind of was a surprise this week. Our entire team had a really good swim at at the invite, but I was totally not expecting this award.
Yeah, as you mentioned, this came after the Grinnell College Invitational meet that the Pioneers won for the third year in a row and won pretty convincingly. You had a big hand in that. You placed second in the 200 fly and 400 IM, and you were third in the 500 free and the 100 fly. And two of those times ranked second in the conference right now, so that's pretty impressive. Which of those swims was the best in terms of, in your mind, which one satisfied you the most?
I think the 400 IM satisfied me the most because that was my best time I've swum in that event. The other three were very fast times this season, like personal best this season. But that 400 IM, I had a really good race swimming against Michael, and we had a really tough, but it was tough but fun race that we had on. So
We'd talked about Michael off camera, or mentioned his name, because the two events in which you ranked second in the conference are behind him, and he actually was named a Midwest Conference Performer of the Week recently, and you and he are among 8 Pioneers who have done that this year. I can never remember one school being so dominant in such an award as what our men's and women's swimming and diving teams have been have been able to do this year. What do you attribute that to?
I feel that it's just the fact that we try to perform as much as we can during all meets. Our coach Erin, she is always pushing us to strive for good quality races, no matter what the meet is, and putting in as much effort as you would in any other situation. And so I feel because each of us puts forth that effort, we see the results.
And the fact that of these 8, it's always been a different person winning the award, I think that's a real testament to the depth of this team, which is why we do very well in meets. What's your assessment of that?
I think that is a very valid statement. I believe that because we have such a involvement in the team, and the team is very unified in their training and socially, we push each other to strive for greater success.
Being a first-year competitor here, what has been the biggest adjustment to competing at the collegiate level?
I definitely think that the meets are much more demanding than any other meet that I had previously experienced. If I had swum on a high school team, there would be just fewer events, and usually on a club swim meet, it's usually the events are spread over a couple days, whereas the college dual meet system, it's a lot of events in the one day meet. So that's probably the hardest adjustment for me.
Which event do you consider your best?
Right now, I think my best event is probably the mile.
Okay. You have a brother who also competes on the team, Eric. Talk about that relationship and how nice it is to have a sibling on the team.
It's a lot of fun to have my older brother on the swim team, because I'll be able to just talk to him at practice, and we hang out, and we can just race and have fun. It's also fun because he can drive me to practice because he has a car, but it's a lot of fun just to bond with him over time, such as just swimming, rather than outside the pool as well.
Now, were you in the group that went to Florida over winter break?
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience and how that benefited you.
I think the Florida experience was a 10-day training trip that a bunch of people on the swim team got to go, And it was a great experience for training because we did a lot of really demanding practices, and the meet we had there was also a challenge, and they were really tough practices, and it was a really worthwhile experience to go. And coming back from Florida, I think most of the team is a lot stronger. They're much more in shape. They're ready to. They're at their peak training, so a lot of us can, I feel, perform extremely well when it gets down to conference.
I know over the years the competitors who have competed down there from Grinnell, they also talk about the bonding experience, being with your teammates for an extended period of time. Talk about that.
Yeah, it was really good as a first year, I feel, to get to know people, because on the team I might not have known everyone previously, but when I was down in Florida, I mean, I met a bunch of the juniors who had come back from studying abroad, so that was my first impression of them, was just getting to know them in Florida, and I got to hang out with them, and I formed really good connections with them, as well as the seniors on our team who are leaving after this year. I felt like I got to know them a lot better and just got to bond with them a lot more. So it was a very worthwhile experience, a treasured experience.
Well, we're to the point now where it's under a month until the conference meet. What are some of your goals by the time we get to the end of the season and at the end of the season?
I would like to be able to drop more time in my mile if I swim at a conference. I feel that being able to perform while we were in training mode at the level I did was great for me, but I feel that with a taper I'll be able to drop more time, and that's my goal, is to drop as much time as I can.
Well, sounds good. I think that has a good chance of happening. So, again, this is Ian Dixon-Anderson. He is this week's Midwest Conference Men's Swimming and Diving Performer of the Week. And congratulations on that award, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.